Bye y'all, what the business is, man. It's your boy Mark, broadcasting live, man. I told y'all I was coming back today, man. I just got to Dallas at this XPO in Irving, Texas. It's really in Irving, but it's right here by the airport in Dallas. Dropped this load off. It's a candy load. It came from where does this load come from? Came from Carbondale, Pennsylvania. A little 15. It was registered at about 1,574 miles. Didn't pay that great, you know what I'm saying? The pay was only like $2,013, which put it at about $1.24 a mile. But it was the first load of the week, so I went ahead and ran it on down. And really, the main reason I took the load, I accepted the load, was because it had an open appointment today. You know, it picked up on the 30th, I believe. Make sure. Yeah, it picked up on the 30th. So that means that I had about three days. Hold on, somebody calling me. Decline that. But yeah, so it had an open-end appointment, so that gave me a little time. I didn't have to run hard. And being that it was the holidays, New Year's, whatever, gave me a little time. I was able to be a solar powered truck on this load, a 8 to 5, you know what I'm saying? So first shift trucker. And so I took it, you know, I came it on in. But let's see, after it was all said and done, I ended up doing something crazy. Now that I look at my numbers, the load needed about 210 gallons to get it to where it was going. But I ended up getting I ended up getting 65 gallons in Drummond's, Pennsylvania. If you ever been up there, you know that fuel is high. It's like $3. Ended up being $3 or something a gallon. I did that, and I put some I topped that reef off. That was another 15 gallons of fuel. So instead of doing that, I think that Qualcomm was sending me to Jackson, Tennessee, because I took 81, 40, 30 into Dallas. So it would have put me through Tennessee. So that mid-south area, you know, the fuel pretty cheap in that area. But I think I got too much fuel at that high rate. I could have got, you know, just enough to get me to that fuel stop, but I ended up bypassing that fuel stop and going to, you know, the next fuel stop, but which was in Middle some VA. Ended up getting 159 gallons there at about $2. That shit still was high here. That shit was $2.74. So not VA. That is a different load. Where we get that stuff from? VA? No, yeah, it was VA because we came through VA. I should have waited and got it in Tennessee. So, but yeah, all in all, like I said, the load only paid $2,013. So after the fuel spent about $720 in fuel. So really, the only thing I made off this load was about $12.93.54. So we got a pre-plan. I ain't really looked at it yet. They'll be texting me in a minute, asking me is it good. But I'm gonna make a pact this new year. I am not going to decline any loads, man. I want to just see something. I want to see. Now, what Prime says is they watch the numbers and they balance the trucks out. They say if you take what they give you, your truck will do well. I'm gonna test that theory, at least for the first quarter. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna do it the whole year, but at least for the first quarter, what we gonna do is we're just gonna take everything that they give us. Cause we a year in this trucking thing. We 6 months at Prime. We did what we supposed to do. We the same money. We not hurting for money, right? Cause you handling business is not about how much money you make. It's how you spend your money, right? That's rule number 1 in trucking. Not about how much you make, but how you spend and utilize what you make. So I'm gonna test that theory, and I'm gonna see just how, on an average standpoint, what my miles per gallons are. Not really miles per gallon, but what I make a mile. What you call that? Cent per mile, CPM. And what my average revenue is for the truck without turning down loads. Now, my turn down game is strong because I be doing these numbers. I know what's going to be profitable for my business. See, me and Prime, we run a mutual business. You know what I'm saying? They got their interest. I got the interest for my company. And we meet somewhere in the middle to get what we need to get done. But I told them, like I was in Florida. I did a video for this, but I didn't post it. But I said I was going to come back the first of the year. But I did a video. I was down in Miami. Took a load down in Miami. Jumped up and got a Tropicana load from Brenton, somewhere up in Brenton. And they wanted me to take this. I ain't gonna tell you what they wanted me to do, but just say I did not do it. Actually, we compromised. We met in the middle. They wanted me to take the load from that place, the Tropicana place, to Kentucky, and it wasn't paying nothing. And it was gonna take all week to get there, like the delivery time, the what you call it, not the appointment time was days and days and days and days away. So I declined that load, and we met in the middle. I ended up going, since I was in Miami, I went and grabbed that load, took it to Atlanta, and dropped it in the drop yard in Atlanta. And then somebody came and got it because that was just enough to get me out of Florida. But you gotta just understand, like especially when you're on these lease trucks, man, you are running a business. Like, you gotta understand your interest. You understand Prime's interest. This don't do you no good to be out here being negative and complaining about stuff. Wise man once told me, he said, Schmarcus, 5 minutes complaining is 5 minutes wasted. Come up with a solution to your problems, man. But I got this pre-plan, man. We're going to look at this pre-plan. We're going to analyze it. I don't mind getting the numbers on my channel, man. I think that's what more people need to do, because you know why? You never know what's going on. I give you, it is going to be what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? You can't spin it. So some of them might be low. Some of them might be high. Some of them might be good. Some of them might be bad. You might say, dang, Mark, you should have not taken that load. And I'm going to probably say I agree, but we're going to run this experiment this quarter, and the first quarter. So everything we get, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you. We're going to go over the numbers and we're going to see what it is, man. It's going to be what it's going to be. Either way. It's one more, man. Broadcasting live, man. I'm finna get out here in these Dallas streets. I ain't going to say I'm going to get out here in these Dallas streets, but hypothetically, if I was to try to get out here in these Dallas streets, I would be about to get into these Dallas streets right now. Anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. It's one more. See what this pre-plan here on, man. I'll be back bright and early, and we're going to go over the pre-plan. I'm going to show you these numbers, man. We're going to talk numbers. A lot of people don't like talking numbers. It is what it is. We making money. It's one more. Broadcasting live, and we out this thing. Peace.